Okay, so for p orbital, okay, for p orbital, the shape of the p orbital is a dumbbell. Is a dumbbell. Okay, so for p orbital, there will be three orientation. Okay, where your orbital can be arranged on. Your orbital can be arranged on x, y, or z. Okay, so let's look at the first one. Okay, let's say if 2pz, if 2pz, okay, so means that the orbital is on your z-axis. Okay, on your z-axis. So what you can do is you draw the x and y axis first. Okay, you draw the x and y axis first, and then you add the dumbbell on your z axis. So this one will be your z orbital. And then if 2py, okay, 2py means that your orbital, your dumbbell is on the y axis. So what I can do first is initially, okay, so what I can do first is I draw the z axis and also my x axis. Okay, so my dumbbell is on the y-axis. Okay, so you draw a dumbbell and then you add your y-axis. Okay, so next one, 2px. Okay, 2px. So for 2px, okay, you draw your z-axis first and your y-axis. Y-axis. And then you add on your dumbbell. Then you draw your x-axis. Okay, so this is your 2pz, 2py, and 2px. Okay, so next one, we're going to look at your d orbitals. Okay, so d orbitals will be slightly harder. Okay, d orbital will be slightly harder. So as we know, your d orbital will be dumbbell, will be clover leaf or donut. Okay, will be clover leaf or donut. Okay, will be clover leaf or donut. Okay, so this is the diagram of a dz square. So dz square means like the orbital is both on my z square. Okay, are both on my z square. Okay, so how to draw? Okay. Okay, so the orbital both are on my z square. So how to draw this? Okay, so firstly, I draw my x and y orbital axis first. Okay, I draw the x and y axis first. Okay, I draw my x and y axis. And then afterwards, then I draw the dumbbell, the loop. Okay, then I add my z-axis. And then after this, then you draw a donut around your dumbbell. Okay, then you can shaded your dumbbell. You can shaded your donut. Okay, so you can use your pencil to shade your donut. Okay, so this one will be your dz square, where the orbitals are both on the z-axis. Okay, so next one, we're going to look at your x, okay, dx square minus y square. Okay, so the dx square minus y square, okay, dx square minus y square, you can see the plan, okay, the plan, okay, you can see the plan is on my x and y. Okay, so the x square y square, the cover leaf is on the x and y axis. Okay, the cover leaf is on the x and y axis. Okay, so what you need to do is, okay, it's on the axis. So what you need to do is, firstly, you draw your z-axis first. Okay, and then afterwards you draw the cover leaf. Okay, so after you draw a cover leaf, then you add on the x and the y axis. So this is your x-axis, and this is your y-axis. Okay, so the cover is on your x and y. Okay, so the next one we're going to see is your dxy. Okay, dxy. So the difference between x squared minus y squared and dxy is, now for dxy, the loop, okay, the clover leaf is between our axis. Okay, so you can see this is your x and the y axis. So the clover leaf is between the axis. Okay, it's between the axis. Okay, it's not on the axis, it's between the axis. Okay, it's between the axis. Okay, so that's why firstly we draw the x and y axis first. Okay, you draw your x and y axis. Okay, you draw your x and y axis. Okay, so I'm going to show you the plan of the axis. Okay, so this plan you don't have to draw. Okay, so for this plan you only need to draw. Okay, so this is a plan. So the loop is between your x and y axis. Okay, so I draw my cover leaf now. Okay, so after I draw my cover leaf, then I add on the z-axis. Okay, so this one, the side, okay, the arrow side of the z-axis, it cut through the loop. Okay, it cut through the loop. Okay, it cut through the loop. So this is my z-axis. So you can see the difference is x square and y square. The cover leaf is on the axis. Okay, for xy, the cover leaf is between, okay, the loop is between the x and y axis. Okay, so next one you're going to see the last two. Okay, which is dyz and dxz. Okay, dyz and dxz. Okay, so dyz. Okay, so dyz is the loop. Okay, the loop is between your y and z. Okay, you can see this is the loop of the cover leaf. Okay, it's between the axis. Okay, it's between the axis. So firstly, I draw the axis of y and z. Okay, I draw the axis of y and z, and then I'm going to draw the loop. Okay, after I draw the loop, then I add my x-axis. So this one, the x-axis, okay, the side carry the head. Okay, the side carry the side carry the arrow. You will cut through the axis. You will cut through the loop. Okay, so this will be my x. Okay, you will cut through my loop, and then the last one will be my dxz. Okay, dxz. So you can see this is the plan of the dxz. This is the plan of the dxz. Okay, and the loop is between your x and your z axis. Okay, it's between your z and your x axis. Okay, so this is the plan. So the plan, you also have to draw the plan. Okay, and then you just add the loop, which is between your x and the z axis. Okay, and then you draw your. Okay, so this side is carry the arrow. Okay, so you will cut through the loop. Okay, so you will label as your y axis. Okay, so this is your. Okay, so this is your dxy. So your the dyz, dxz, and the dxy, three of these are almost the same. Okay, the way how you draw are the same. So dxz, dx, dyz, dxz, and dxy. So this one you will draw the axis first. So for example, just now the dxz. So I will draw the axis of x and z first. Then I draw the loop, and then lastly, then I will add on the axis for the y. Okay, I'll add on the y axis. So remember the arrow side for these three, normally you will cut through the loop. Okay, so you follow step by step how to draw the s, p, and d orbitals. Okay, so that's all for today.